The whole land is covered by clay.
Okay.
And when they surveyed, they told us if you have a big factory, we can use it about 600 years.
600 years. But you settled here around, what, 19?
It's 1600.
Oh, 1600.
Yeah, I was not born right there.
But Ghanaweb TV, you know what? Let's stick to the English now. Hello there, welcome to People and Places here on Ghanaweb TV. It's another exciting episode, and we're in the Volta region. This is Vume, where the people here are mostly known for making these kinds of beautiful pots that you see all around me here. And we're here to tell you the story. What's the background to how these people came to become known as potters? You hear the story about how they also migrated from Denchira, the Ashanti Denchira, to their present day location. Our guest is someone who's been in the business since 1986. He tells us that he recently went on retirement, but I know it will be an enlightening conversation. So once again, welcome to this exciting episode. My name is Etsey Atisu. Welcome back from that break. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and do well to share the video as well. Our guest is Mr. Stephen Dewonu. He's been in this business of pottery from 1986. You want to hear more? Come along, let's go. Mr. Don, Akbar, and I get up from Agba, but you need some work cover fear. At least you've allowed us into your home. Marakuleke a phone number.
My phone, I'll check me for.
Mauta, me phone. As the only fear, the number be our Amanil fear tanglama.
Oh, the only fear, the Manaka now.
Okay.
Lava Basagba, a production in Ajita, Kumilo Korafia.
Okay. Can better cag Mary Nemi war as an enemy one.
As it depends on the sizes.
Okay.
Tane heu la vivia. Nya tanwa be bla aton.
Okay.
Alo 50 pieces.
Okay.
Yeah. Akane lulwa. Me wanna blave.
Okay. That's like 20.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As the nyadi, afi mi va mi senyade obe fi kun Vume kun yo wana ezele. Let me glow Volta Region ma. Mi okun wana eze. Alo ma mi okun ya alo tapabu budolia.
Yeah, mia zama pa ganto ai na Vume. Aka taparoli aba kaka ha Vume to la fuma.
Okay. Oku ile fuma.
Mando na ikmando fi o manaza.
Okay.
Vume to we la fuma. O wa cha fuma. Afina ide po viaji. Ya Vume to la fuma.
Po viaji ade fika wala.
La kachi no po.
Okay.
Afi to gome.
Okay.
Ya Vume to la fuma o manaza. Afi Vume to ga yi tapabubu aba lolito. Kaka mama o tozo agavo alango o hawi.
Afiamba Vume to kwe kakade tafu le zebe business ya woma.
Yeah, Vume to kwe la ve na o kaka le ble mama na fa jo o kaka. Duya to a o chu denchra.
Denchra eka.
Ablutowe.
Duya
to a denchra o chu.
Oh, I see.
Open fianya intim jakari.
Intim jakari.
Na abajo no ujua. o gomefia tim jakari gomefia o yobe togbe akuno ye kplo chuava abe yu gbona o va togome va no va settle le fuma kake ya va gradual amado ga move to fuma yo va Vume afia yo va chi tapoya aba bubu gajo alebe ga move to afia ide boviaji ko fi o kata ola o menaze ta ze o menale dentra
Okay.
ta yo va o ka yo adi echu sika mi ona be kle wo be le fia ko pe ko jeze me magoma va se le fifila
Do fiamba tafoli ke ano aba akaji ni ka ko alo baba nka mi ko na zanto
za fanya mi ona be echu
anyi onye
anyi
okay
mi yo be echu ya vugbo ma enye
clay okay
ela fia nto ko jeze me magoma
watafadoli ke anyi mahalia ike vo mo wona zewa
tapo son li anyi le o na zo abe podon metafle etele
fia okay
kaka wo blodo mana sokpe anyi li kaka wo etodo wona
okay
ta anyi achole fia kaka yi savitula ke fuma savitula afuta eje viare va garema
okay
yeah
vo ezebe history antode fika kun business ya cho a global dentry ato ezeko wona afivo fika kun ya cho afiva le Ghana fi amia global vumotowe wona eze
okay nyanu popo tinwa Vumeto kokko eza cho dentry va fi
okay
afi Volta Region nyabe o menaze wa azana no dale mai ma nyonu oko woni
okay
oko asiako we la nyigba ano komji kaka ta o wona eze o de na tom o wona eze o da na kplelema o wona eze o yobe kutu afo de chilema o wona eze o yobe mape akoda ne chilepe wano chilemlema abe o wona eze wako amije korema acho avuvu de ma adra light la o ma we ma
okay
le 1947 panier Potter o yobe Michael Cardio eva fianu la Achimota College now university
okay
alebe ayo sebe ule echu don le fia eva akobe echu anyo ta adu kula factory umenaze ukuna chilema ka to ale different the kula factory adu the fi wo kakaka afaton de jo le fi aire Abuja ko fa kula ni mala ava toto
okay
alebe
okay
ayo joa ele jirudu bobe odo edoma le fi ta yi amaro usukunwa le University of Science and Technology odo amade da be na national service le doma opo aka doma li mama nkonye ofori asari alebe enyuna oyobo ofori ruedu ceramics lege edo doma opo ta enya edoviare afikpe skuton
okay
ta ayova national service ana mameliwa ye nyama kperem ye masron le umana kaya
okay
from 1986
yina
up to
jaun ya
88
gome
years.
86
Yeah.
omojimo
1986
oh wow
ta nye nkonye Steven kosi Bonnie dawonu
okay
yeah
all right enyadoli ke maybe nyama bia cho anwiyo ezanto de one of the things mama bia yenyebe le ezema eya mizana anyikple anwiyo mizana le miaba dodofo yenye that's the silver those other things amogbona be eya aleka there are health benefits. I don't know whether that is something that is true or not. We are tangling.
yeah anya ye ma wuko memi itane anyi yi anyi ma dolelemo. Ta silver gakwe. Na ekwenu dama enyina. No ni Afrika esusuba wi. Nya fa doma koyi. Enya afli do vinami. Eta na fu de chi le kutuma, ni ma kutu akaze. Na kum na nyinyi ma anyi ko nya. Ayi amalt. Ma wona na kala ntiwo. Ta na za ani na onu da sare la pema. Afia you are healthy. Yeah. You know, no, over chiafia, Vume tova la fia. Duya mon konye Vume. Aka yonya blutowa, amanya Vume nyanko. Nkonya humi.
Humi?
Afidie ma humi.
Afidie ma hume.
Magbodema. Alabe, eya pa nyawle nuvu wa nofia. Afidie ma humi.
Ye va trose Vume afia.
Ale vogbeto le fi o chofi va.
We va.
Mo tan wa yo humi a. Yo ba Vume.
Okay. We're still in the compound of Mr. Dewonu at Vume. And so we're going to the shop. The shop is where all the actual manufacturing of the pots are done. And I think that Mr. Dewonu, sorry. Fifiamina shop. Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Nka wana le shop.
Fumami wana adol, wana zaula.
Okay. All right. So we're still here in Vume and we're telling you the story about the making of pots or clay pots, pottery as it is. And now this is the shop of Mr. Dewonu. As you can see, this is Ernestina Ayite, and she is going to be taking us to, but while she's doing that, we'll have a quick conversation. So Ernestina, I would eventually get my hands dirty along the way in this, but so Mr. Dewonu, Fifia shop here.
Yeah.
It's a big shop.
Yeah.
Very big shop. Okoba said the way male.
Yeah.
Fuma. New pots wonyema. Hello. Those are very new.
Yeah, these are new pots and they are fresh. It is not baked yet.
Okay.
So, but it will take time, about 3-4 weeks before we can bake them in the kiln.
Okay.
Because if it is dry, there's still water in it. That is called chemical combined water. So those waters have to go slowly before you get them correctly in the kiln. The whole land is covered by clay.
Okay.
And when they surveyed, they told us if you have a big factory, we can use it about 600 years.
600 years. But you settled here around, what, 19?
It's 1600.
Oh, 1600.
Yeah, I was not born by then.
1600 pottery at Jagomalafia.
Yes.
1600.
Yeah, but it's just a small thing for the women
who are
doing it. Yeah, it's not a factory.
Okay. Vous avez fait factory Malafia?
Factory, actually, I don't know. It's by the government because the government know we are doing this type of work here. So they need to expand it for us.
But do you think that the government has given premium to such a thing, to the extent where they would want to come and invest in a factory here?
But I know they know that Vume people, that is their handwork. So they have to develop it. Because we can use the clay for so many things. We can use it for bend bricks.
Bend bricks. The ones for building.
To build houses.
Okay.
We can use the clay to do roofing tiles.
Yes.
To roof our houses.
Yes.
Floor tiles, wall tiles, it's this clay that we have been using for it. So the government needs to develop a place.
So this is really an untapped economic area that the government has not necessarily paid attention to.
Yeah.
And that's to say that the industry is quite lucrative. Egale doyama.
Yes, there's money inside.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
If I decided to stop journalism today and come and do pottery, will I be a very happy man?
You'll be very happy.
How happy will I be?
You'll be very happy. As a matter of fact, your salary, I don't know, you are taking 10,000.
No, I don't take 10,000. Maybe my bosses are watching this, but I don't take 10,000.
But if you work with clay like this, maybe in 2 weeks' time, you can get that 10,000.
In 2 weeks?
Yes.
2 weeks?
Yes.
Maybe I should come and invest in pottery. Oh, but that's interesting. Let's do a quick one. I see that Ernestina is waiting for us.
Yeah.
Now let's take us through the process.
Yeah, Ernestina just mix the clay.
Okay.
If you want to do pot, you have to mix your clay so that the clay inside will be smooth.
Okay.
You don't want any residues to worry us.
Okay.
That's why you have to knead it. So it's now going to start it on the board.
So that's a wooden board?
Yes.
Okay.
We call it pallets.
Pallets?
Yes.
Okay.
Because when the clay is fresh, after finishing it, you can't lift it. That is why you have to do it on the pallets. So that when you finish, you can lift it. You can lift the pallet and put it on another side.
So Ernestina is going to help us with
coil method.
Coil?
This is coil method.
Okay. Are there other methods of doing this?
Yes.
Okay. But this is the coil method.
This is the coil method.
Okay. So you can see how carefully and artistically she is actually working around the clay.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Okay.
She's just bringing it up.
Okay.
Before
so she's just lifting it.
Yes. Before you do something or you do pot, you have to bring the clay up. So on the machine too, you have to bring it up before you can design. So you're just bringing the clay up.
Okay. So that's to say that what we are actually experiencing here is the local pottery.
Yeah.
There is the mechanized way. Is that what it is? There is a more advanced way of doing pots?
Yes.
Okay. Which we would also get to see shortly. So this is just the local way of getting pots done. We will get to see the other ways of doing this. And if you go back to seeing the pot, I mean the clay, there it is. She's been able to lift it. And very interestingly, what we saw as just a round ball of clay is being lifted up. Mr. Doni says, I've not seen anything yet. That means that this is not even the most beautiful aspect of what we are hoping to see. All right. But so Ernestina is one of your workers?
Yes.
Okay. How many workers do you actually have?
Oh, we have an association. We are in association.
Okay.
So we are plenty enough, about 60.
60?
Yeah.
Okay, so people come and go.
Yes, we have a day to do the work.
Okay.
Then another day to do it.
Okay. I see.
And we do it individually too.
All right.
Yeah.
So are you an executive of the?
I'm the chairman of the association.
Of the association. Okay. So you are the big man of the association. Okay. In all, you are about 60.
Yes.
And so each person has their own workshop. Is that what it is?
No, some of them they are under apprenticeships.
Okay.
And some of them.
But unlike Ernestina, she's
a potter.
She's a potter.
Yeah.
You can see it actually. I mean, the expertise is beautiful. Just look at that. That's really beautiful. Wow. If you're paying attention to this, look, she's actually designing the clay.
Yes.
She's actually giving us, so those depressions you see in the the pot when it's done, the edges that look like they are depressions of the salt. That's what she's just doing with this rag in her hand. This looks like an interesting thing. Don't worry, by the time we're done, I'll give you guys a pot. I'll mold one myself.
Okay.
I am hoping. But Mr. Dawn, let's also just expand the conversation a little. You say it's a very lucrative business.
Yeah.
I want to know what kinds of people come to buy pots, or which kinds of people you deal with on a daily basis.
Now, as you can see the pot plenty in the house like this,
Yes.
they are all called flower pots. Flower pots, those pots in the house.
Okay.
So people need to plant local flowers inside for their own benefits.
Okay.
So this time when you go Accra, any houses, you see a lot of flowers in the pot. So they came down and bought them.
Are there other types? So there are different types of pots.
Yeah.
I know earlier we spoke about the ones that are used to eat, drink water, but what are the major types of?
The major type is flower pot. People need to get flower pot more. The drinking ones, we need to develop it more with glazing oven. We don't have the glazing kiln.
Glazing what?
Glazing kiln.
Okay.
It's very expensive.
So there's none here?
There's none here.
Even in Ghana?
It's in Ghana.
Okay, we're in Accra or
in
something?
Accra, yeah.
Okay.
So we don't glaze now, but we can do the glazing things.
It means that if you needed to do that, you have to go all the way to Accra?
To Accra before you glaze them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we depend on the flower pot, and we have been sometimes export it. Togo, Nigeria, they have been coming for it.
Okay.
But
not outside West Africa or Africa itself. Do you send the pots that far outside Africa?
Yes. We send to European countries.
Okay.
America, our pot is there.
They won't break?
On the way. No, we know how to pack them in the container.
Okay.
40-footer container or 20-footer container. We pack them with a lot of grasses. None of them will break. They will wrote on it, it's breakable.
Okay, so that it is handled carefully.
Yeah.
All right. But now about the costs. Maybe we can talk about the costs now. How much is if I wanted to buy a pot on an average, how much should I be budgeting? I hope it's not a difficult question.
It's not very difficult. You see, there are pots in the market. One cost about 500 or even 1,000. One.
You mean a single pot?
A single pot.
1,000?
Yes.
Somebody will say that's just clay. Why is it so expensive?
No, you can't just say it. You look at the way they are working here. Before they bring the clay from the clay site up to this place, it's very difficult.
And I was even going to ask earlier about where you get the clay itself, you in particular. So is it just anywhere, any ground you can go and pick clay from? And doesn't the clay ever finish? It's a very interesting question I'm asking.
I've already told you that
the whole land.
We have the clay in abundance.
Okay.
And even where here we stand here, we can dig clay here. There's houses. So when we go to our bush side, there's a lot of clay over there.
Okay.
The clay is working like a living thing. Even we don't actually know what is happening.
But it's always coming.
Yes, when you dig the clay,
more
and the place is flooded. Before the water goes out, everything was set. The clay comes back again.
I think it's a place we should get to visit, right? We must see that place.
Right now it's flooded.
It's flooded.
Water,
but so that means we can still see the place. But you mean that when it is dried up, then it becomes clay itself.
Yeah.
And it amazes you that the clay never finishes.
Yes.
So I just want to find out, these look different.
Yes.
This is different from this.
Yes.
What's the difference?
The mouth. This is the mouth, the starting place of the pot. And this is the mouth. So when it is dried, we call it leather hard. It will turn it upside down and finish at the back.
It means that the pots are not done together in one. So they're actually pieced together.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So this is the starter.
So these are the heads.
Yes.
All right. This is one head. This is another head.
They can do a different head too.
Okay. How long does this take to dry?
Tomorrow.
By tomorrow should
By
be.
tomorrow to be ready. Okay. But now it's in the room. Sometimes they do it outside so that
the sun.
Yeah.
Okay. And this one that the gentleman is slapping. So this is also. Why is this? How different is this?
This one I'm going to use it. I'm going to do it myself for you to see.
Okay. All right, let's leave the mystery. We'll find out what the mystery is about this. But I think that maybe it is time for me to get some clay to also dirty my hands. You are crab people, you think that me, I don't know how to. I'll show you that I can also make clay. We'll we'll try our hands around it and see. Okay, so that's my clay, that's my cue. All right. So, Mr. Denon, this one, you need to guide me. I don't know what I need to do.
Then the lady have to guide you.
The lady will guide me. Okay. Okay. My work here. Okay. Kaleka mogi.
Your ring.
Echiako, Evo.
Your ring.
Yes, I need to take off my ring just so. All right, so Madashi Echiama. Okay. So what she's asking me to do is actually dip my hands in the water. My hands are supposed to be wet so that the clay doesn't stick to my hands. Okay. Man, this feels good. I don't want to tell you how this feels like. Okay, like about get yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, Maka. So she's telling me not to like do it too hard. Otherwise it gets, earlier it got stuck to the table. So she's asking me not to do it too hard. That's it again. Okay. My attempt is getting really frustrating.
You can also hold it.
Okay. So it's gentle. Very gentle. Okay, so it's very gentle. Okay. Before you people know it, I'm making pots. Maybe I will leave journalism soon. You never know. Maybe this will end up. Okay, Fifia. Like kafi anyaba, it is ready. Okay, so I need to tell you what she's saying. So currently, as you see this feels a little loose of the sort. So by the time we would have massaged the clay for a while, it would have become, if you look here, you see that this feels a little more robust. When I was doing this, it was sticking together and it looked even wet. So by the time we would have done a lot of this, it would have drained a little of the moisture in there. Then it becomes very firm. By this time, then you are ready to be able to go to the next process of continuing with your pot making. All right. Yeah. I hope I got that right. Yes. Okay. So that's it.
Can you do it on the board?
On the board. Okay, maybe I need a board. Let's see. So we'll put this on the board and see how it goes. You said these are pallets, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So am I supposed to lift it myself? Okay. Okay. Accra people, are you following me? We're in the village. We are doing our thing. Okay. Okay. Fifia, let's...
For the normal platform.
Okay. Again, I have to get my hands a little moist. Okay. Okay. So it's this way. Ima, hello. What do you no. Okay. So what she's telling me is that whilst I'm doing this, I need to be able to join them together. Hello, Lulu. I guess maybe this is not for me. Just look at how I struggle to do this. But before you decide to laugh at me, you should know that this is not as easy as Ernestina makes it look. I hope I don't get an ugly pot.
I've already told you that before
Okay.
you do a pot, you have to raise the clay up.
Okay. So,
If you don't know how to raise the clay up, then you can't do anything.
I'm an apprentice for a day. Oh. How well am I doing? Okay. All right, you know what? I'm going to leave this for Ernestina to do.
Yeah,
I don't want to mess it up, okay? So basically, that's what it is. I was attempting to raise it, but as you can see, it's not getting us right as it is. But again, that's the process. My hands are a little dirty, but I love the feel of it. So let's allow the experts to do this for us.
This is a 4-square pot.
Okay.
It's
4 square.
also clay work,
Okay.
but we didn't do it like this. We didn't throw it on the wheel. They do it by hand also. So they'll do some for you right now to see.
4 square.
Yes.
Okay. That means you can get any shape of pot you want.
Yes.
Are there shapes that you are not able to do?
Yes, we can do it.
Is there
pot.
any shape at all you cannot do?
No, we can do every shape. Even the customer bring his own shape, we can do it.
Okay.
So as you can see, that is the way we use to flat our clay.
Okay.
So we need to get a machine to flat it, but
Okay, there's a machine that could easily do
yes.
this. Okay.
So as you can see the design here, this is the design they are going to create on it.
Okay, it's the same design.
Not the same. This one is different.
Oh, okay.
That is Ginyami.
Oh, nice. So on a normal day, when you do a pot, how long can it take for, like you mentioned earlier, these ones will take weeks for them to be ready for the next process?
It will take three weeks.
So each pot, if I was making a pot of that size or this of this type, it would take me about how long for it to be ready to say I am selling out?
It will be 1.5 months before it will be ready.
That's a long
Yes.
process. Then you need a patient
That
person.
is why we do it continuously.
Okay.
So now it's like it's not 1.5 months because every day we are doing production. So it's taking place. We have been making firing every day.
Okay.
Before 1.5 months, there's a lot of pots done. The processing is continuously. Yeah. So this one will stay for a while.
Okay.
Before they will make it like this.
Okay.
It's now fresh.
So by then it would have been a little
hard.
solidified.
Yes.
Okay. Then you can put them together and
make it like this.
okay. All right. So this is now the machine.
Yes.
What's this called?
This is potter's wheel.
Potter's
wheel.
wheel.
Yeah. This potter's wheel. We have 4 types of potter's wheel, 3 types of potter's wheel. This is hand turn wheel. And then another one called kick wheel. The potter will be kicking the same time working on the wheel.
Okay.
And then another one is electric wheel.
Electric.
You plug it and it will go by itself. But this one is hand turn wheel or manual.
Okay. So
Someone will be kicking it and the potter will be doing the work on it.
so the kicking is the turning.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we'll see you. Is this, so you use this? You could do the same. Is it the same thing we did there that can be done here as well?
Yes. The woman's.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So before I start something here, I have to do something on the wheel called platform to hold my pallets,
Okay.
not to move. So this is a ball of clay. There you go.
That's such a beautiful process. Okay. So this is to get what you call a platform.
Platform.
Okay. That's so artistic.
This platform.
Okay. So the earlier one is a platform.
Platform.
Okay. Does it always look the way you just did? Does it always have to look like that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So now what you placed on top is what we are going to turn into
Pot.
a pot. Okay. Let's see the process. So again, you can see that it's a coordinated effort. There is someone kicking this. This is a manual machine.
Yeah.
While he does a careful modeling of the pot. We've gone through the first process of getting a platform. So what you see on top now is akin to the earlier one we saw on the floor. And there it is. You see, so he's already creating a depression. He's creating a hole in there. We can see that it's coming out beautifully. Okay. And more it's opening up. What you saw as a small hole has completely opened up into a very big hole. It already looks like a bowl or a pot of the sort. Okay, and there you can see just beneath it, he's designing the pot as well. Beautiful, and it's lifting. Mr. Don, how long does it take to master this? I am just intrigued. How long will it take someone to master what you're doing?
For me, it takes me 3 years.
Okay. Under apprenticeship?
Yes.
Okay. But other people can do it in shorter years?
Yes.
Okay.
If you are an active worker, then I've told you, you have to raise the clay before you can do.
Yes. Which I wasn't able to do earlier. Okay.
I'm still raising it.
You're still raising it. But how thin or not can the pot get? How do you know if it is thick enough? How do you know if it is thin enough? There you go.
My 2 hands is checking it. The one inside and the one outside.
Okay.
Checking the body of the pot.
Okay. So you can feel how thick or thin it is.
Exactly.
Right.
So as I told you, you have to raise your clay. We call it pulling.
Okay.
Before you can design. So right now I can play with the clay for you to see.
Please go ahead.
You see, I bring it out and I can bring it in.
That's so beautiful. Okay.
So now I can design anything from my gumption.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see your best design for us right now. So there we have it.
Yes.
Our pots.
So this is a single pot that I've thrown on the wheel. And if I want to throw bigger pots, I'll throw 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets, then I join them together.
Okay.
And it can be taller than you.
And you can do all that on this?
Yes.
That's interesting.
So any pot you see right now, that is the way we do it. Either big or small, that is the method.
You use this method?
Yes.
That's interesting. I know this is an incomplete work.
Yes.
But when this is done, how much would you sell this?
This one?
Yes.
Oh, this one is 30 cedis.
Okay. That's an okay price.
It is baked.
So this size? This
size
is a bigger size?
Yeah, this is a bigger size. It's 150 Ghana.
Okay.
Now it's on the bat, so you can't just lift it.
Okay.
So you cut it with your throwing wire. But you won't lift it right now. You lift it by the bat.
Okay. So this is still the platform?
Yes.
So that if you need to do another?
Yes.
That's very interesting. So this is what you can do and get about 50, 20
yes.
in a day?
Yes.
Okay.
This one is a little smaller, so I can do about 100 a day.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
This is smaller, so you could do about 100?
Yes.
That's interesting. We visited another workshop to see more of the work they do here. This is what he's what?
Scale.
We're what, measuring the...
Yes.
Why do you need to measure?
We need the clay to be equal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we're measuring it.
So this measures what? 19. So he needs the same thing for the equal things he's doing.
Yes.
All right. So this shows here 19. That's the clay on it. 19. All right. We'll end this episode here, but do well to join us again next week as we learn about the baking process the pots go through and also visit the site from where they get the clay from. It's a date.